Hey boy. Today I'm playing Half-Life 1 Opposing Force again. And last time we stopped the game, seeing the G-Man was turning the bomb on again, the thermonuclear detonator, whilst looking coyly over here, as if daring us to try and stop him. So let's go and give that G-Manny Hernandez a piece of our mind, shall we? What? We can't get at him, the door's shut. He did this, didn't he, G-Man? Why, that sneaky, no-good, weaselly little idiot. How dare he do that? Still, this is as good a time as any to show you how I've changed our smiley face from light grey to dark grey now. Doesn't that look cute, eh, baby dolls? Anyway, time for us to leave this parking garage and head into this authorized personnel only place. Can I shut this door? No, it would seem only Barney himself can do it, and he doesn't want to. And another thing I find funny is how with how Barney said in the last part that he didn't want to open up that door to the car park because of the bomb and whatnot. Well, it makes you wonder how on earth he thinks he could be safe in here from a thermonuclear bomb that has a 55-kilometer range, doesn't it, pretty much? Being in this room right next door to it isn't really going to do anything to save him, is it? But I digress, Sonny Jim. Let's just see what supplies we have in here. Hopefully more battery power. No, just some women's perfume here, it'd say. I wonder what it smells like. And I still haven't used any of these yet in this playthrough, have I? These trip mines, I do believe they're called. Anyway, at least we've got more health and ammunition now. So let's just break up this other stuff. I love that satisfying sound of breaking metallic cans with the shock roach. So no, we haven't got any more suit power, unfortunately. So I wonder how we're going to do this next part, since it tends to be rather infamously difficult, I think. I guess I'll try the spore launcher for now. Don't really want Barney to get killed, so I'll try and go down by myself. Yeah, bye Barney. See you later so you can buy me a beer. Not that I drink beers, but I digress, baby dolls. Worlds Collide chapter is where we are now, it seems. So, you know something, now that I'm on my own, I'm gonna try and show you what this does instead. You attach it to the wall like so, and then hope someone comes along and gets blown up by it. I'm gonna try the spore launcher now. I can hear the rapid footsteps making me anxious. I know one of those women ninjas gonna be around, you see. Oh look, she's calmed down. Oh no, she's on the run again. Come on, don't be shy, woman ninja. Maybe she's just a bit nervous, eh? She's stopped now, it would seem. I wonder if they can hear this spore launcher gargling away to itself. Well, yes, these are nerve-wracking times, aren't they, eh, baby dolls? Very nerve-wracking indeed. Oh, another ninja there. I'm gonna rush off and camp now. Is he still there? Hope he didn't throw a grenade. Amazing that ninja woman didn't hear me shooting, isn't it? Or hear him shooting for that matter. Look at us gingerly creep on forward again. I'm good at creeping, so the women of the world tell me. I should probably be a ninja myself with how good at creeping around I am. There goes another ninja man. I'm doing this awfully cheesy, aren't I? Just creeping around like this. As opposed to doing it Rambo style and blasting away in everyone's faces. Is that someone else? That's a ninja woman, I think, over there. Wonder if I can take her with one shot. Don't think I got her. I'm listening for her footsteps. I wonder if a shot in the shoulder is enough. One shot in the shoulder with this Desert Eagle is enough to take them out, the woman ninjas, with how they have less hit points, which makes sense with how small and skinny they are. Oh, that's freaked me out, it's well and truly. Come on out, ninja, don't be shy. There we go. Don't think I've ever freaked out like that in one of my videos before. So I wonder if that was the one that was standing there or something. The one that I thought I killed with that shot from behind in the shoulder blade. After all, I don't see a body there. Anyone else around? Wanting their share of the hot lead? I can hear the sound of crates moving around from place to place. I thought there was more ninjas around this place than this, by the way. Although I have killed a lot so far, haven't I? Moving around a bit more confidently now. That wasn't a grenade, was it? I think I'll head this way. No, it wasn't a grenade grinding into the ground or into a tight confined space. It was just the sounds of that, of these crates moving around, it would seem. This could end up being hard though, and I'm actually going to go around this way actually. So I'd best get this out because I know there's going to be another male ninja around this corner. Didn't stop me from getting hit though, did it? Need to time this carefully. Wonder if I should try the spore launcher for this. Can't really remember what the turret is like here, you see. Can't remember how it's composed. Yeah, that's rather devastating, that turret. I wonder how I should do this. Yeah, with the assault rifle, that's the obvious choice, isn't it? Although it may be rather slow at times, while the obvious choice isn't often what I would choose, is it? The obvious logical choice. Say this. Oh, can't believe that didn't get him. Did that get him? Oh, yes, it did. But now I'm horrendously low on health, aren't I? So yes, let's dispose of the bodies now that I've got all of the black operative ninjas for the time being. And because of how now I'm going to do what I wanted to do, what I said I was going to try doing in one of my other videos, because in this place, I've always wondered how you get up there to those boxes, and it isn't really like Half-Life to have boxes and supplies in a place where you can't possibly get to them, is it? So, and there doesn't seem to be any fungi up there with which I can use my barnacle to get up there. So, I'm wondering if maybe I need to teleport to Zen. I'll just use this to teleport so that maybe I can teleport up there and get those supplies. So, yes, let's try that and hope I don't die. Oh no, I didn't get up to where I wanted to get, but this is even better, I believe. Now that we're here in Zen, so we can heal ourselves in this healing pool here. And as you can see, these bull squids aren't hostile to us. I was wondering why these bull squids in Zen aren't hostile. You see, well, these bull squids in the healing pool, I was wondering why these ones aren't hostile. Since this is the place where we go in the main Half-Life game during the when we're Gordon Freeman and the resonance cascade is happening, and we temporarily transport here into this healing pool by these bull squids, and then after that we beam into the middle of a circle of Vortigaunt's in darkness. And the bull squids don't attack us when we're Gordon Freeman and we get to this place. And so my theories as to why maybe these bull squids don't attack us here when they always do in all other circumstances in the game, typically. My theory for it is that, who knows, maybe these are female bull squids, and maybe it's only the male ones which are hyper aggressive and territorial. Who knows? Or maybe this healing liquid is so tasty to them that maybe it has a kind of relaxing effect on them and makes them ultra mellow, so that they wouldn't attack anyone or anything when they're heavily under the influence of this liquid, even though they'd normally be hyper aggressive and attacking everyone and everything. You see, there's points in the Half-Life games when bull squids even attack other bull squids. So I'm wondering if maybe male bull squids just attack other male bull squids because they want to take control of territory and whatnot, like various animals such as cats do. And maybe the female ones are more mellow, and maybe the female ones don't attack each other and whatnot. But yeah, don't they look scary from above? With the tails getting all snake-like and narrow at the end. Although they do look considerably less scary from the front, and kind of cute, actually, I think, with their big eyes, don't they? Yes. Anyway, now that I'm fully and sufficiently healed by this healing water here, wow, they grow big, these five-legged upright spidery things in this part of Zen, don't they? Don't think I'd ever be able to get on top of that really big one there. And so, where should I go now, I wonder? Nothing on here. Wonder if it's possible to get up there. I'll try it. Anyway, maybe you can get up there from in this pathway, from that passageway though. Although there are quite a few of these upright cavernous openings, aren't there? These cavernous openings up there. And apparently things like this exist in real life, but maybe just much smaller. And in the seas, these big floating fluorescent bubble things like that. I wonder if I can hit it with the monkey wrench. No. These are some rather strange looking structures in distance in the sky, aren't they, over there? Makes me wonder if that's one of those big jutting pointy tower-like things like what I stood on when I was Gordon Freeman in the Interloper chapter, when I had to when I stood on top of one and it kind of lifted me high up into the sky, and then the Zen controller started shooting at me while I was on it. It's tough to say in this day and age, baby dolls. Can't seem to spray paint this big five-legged octopus type thing, spidery octopus type thing. Anyway, let's head off now. Let's see where we can go, shall we? Yes, let's head on out of here. Enough talk and preamble from me after all. Seems like I can't spray these Xenian crystals. This place is very echoey with my footsteps, isn't it? So it'd seem like I can't get to those other openings that are out there in the outdoors over there high up. But you know what I'm like, I'm gonna try anyway, don't you? So yeah, let's go off and try that, shall we? First, we'll try to get into this one. Hiya! Oh, I'm making it. Oh, I'm just kind of slipping down now. No, it'd seem like I can't make it up there. No, that's a bit disappointing, getting an invisible wall like that. I expected better of Valve and companies that Valve associate with, such as Gearbox myself. Wow, I'm on this tall octopus type. Oh no, this is just a shorter, smaller one. Okay, let's see if I can get over there now. Hiya! Oh, well, yeah, that was a definite invisible wall. I feel well cheated by that. Let's see if we can get on the big one, shall we? No, that's way too tall. Don't think I'll be able to get into this opening either. It's way too high, yeah, so let's just head back to Earth, shall we? Hopefully this will all go to plan. No way to get through here, is there? No? Oh, Okay, off to Earth we go. No, it seemed as maybe no way to get up there to those boxes then. I definitely feel cheated by that. Anyway, enough time wasted. Let's see if we can see the ceiling from up here now. And there's no way to open that door either. I'm sure there must be a way to get up to those boxes and I just haven't figured it out yet. Anyway, let's man the turret, shall we? I can't get up on this box, even though. So yes, take a deep breath and then get on this turret because I know it's coming. OCDs bugging me as well. I know there's more ninjas than that. No one threw a grenade down at me, did they? I don't think. No, there's a relief. The likes of which we told and would be grateful for, baby dolls. Seems to me there should be more ninjas than that coming at me though. Anything under here? Yes, Desert Eagle ammunition, it would seem. I wonder if we should go over there and... Yes, I'm gonna go over there and see if I can get kill the other ninjas. This'll probably be a mistake. Knowing me and my newbie tendencies, I'll get killed doing this. Hunting out the other ninjas to fight and kill them, but someone fire a shot at me then. Seems all quiet for the time being, doesn't it? Anyone here? Still seems quiet. I thought more ninjas were supposed to come after I got on the turret, including women ninjas. Unless, transporting to Zen means that, unless transporting to Zen cuts down on the amount of ninjas who appear once you get on the turret. Doesn't seem likely to me though. Yes, it would seem like there really isn't going to be any more ninjas. I suppose maybe the other ninjas might spawn once you get into this area though. It's a possibility, so let's see. Hurry up and get on the turret, Shepherd. Okay, let's see if you're out there for other ninjas. Making some noise to try and rouse them. Wonder if I can break up their corpses for these ninjas by shooting them. Doesn't seem like it, so I'm just making a big bloody mess on these boxes. I'm gonna go out there and have another look. Could be a mistake, like I said before. To see if the other ninjas have spawned. Because I remember there being like, about the same amount as there was. I remember there being like, about 6 or 7 more spawning once you get on that turret out there. So it seems strange there was only 2 male ones that spawned, isn't it, when I go on the turret? I thought there was going to be like maybe 4 or 5 male ones and 2 women ninjas at least. The women ninjas are the really scary ones, I find, but yes, it seems like no one else is going to spawn. That's incredibly strange, isn't it, I think? Anyway, I've spent a lot of time just wandering around aimlessly almost, so let's collect these supplies quickly in case the ninjas actually do suddenly spawn and kill me. Is there another box up there we can't possibly get to? What's the point of these, I wonder? Is he gonna blow himself up? Yes, he was. Don't ask me why the human enemies in this game do that when they're on the verge of being killed. It's a curious phenomenon indeed, baby dolls. Okay then, so no one spawned there still, other than those two ninjas that are killed. That's very strange indeed. Unless if you kill all of them before getting on the turrets, then maybe that means that less of them spawn once you get on the turrets or something. Anyway, it's time to make a daring run out here through this conveyor belt full of boxes. Oh, that seemed awfully tight, that. But I can do it now, and I will. Oh, that's a third death. And that shouldn't have happened either. That's just ridiculous stuff and nonsense. Oh, you blew me up. What? What's happening? Why are things randomly blowing up all of a sudden? What on earth is this nonsense? Oh, there's another ninja down there as well. Maybe it was the one that was here, who knows? Who cares at this point? I just want to get through. Yes, I'm sick of being cheated by you ninjas here, so it's time for you to all die. Like so. Now we collect these supplies. You know something, I'm starting to think I won't actually complete the game in this part. Since we have another quite big fight to go through before we get to the end of game boss. So let's head up here and get our supplies and proceed. Although it does tend to be common among YouTubers to have a slightly longer part for the end of the game, doesn't it? For the end of playthroughs. And it will take me long to kill the end of game boss since I've done it many times before on hard difficulty. So yes, let us proceed without further doubt, shall we? Say, well, it looks like I broke his neck, this ninja, doesn't it? But that's really awkward, weird and scary looking way that his head is twisted in his neck. That just looks awful disturbing, I think. So yes, say goodbye to your corpse too. And I'll just be heading on this way, hoping I won't lose much more health than what I currently have, so that I won't have difficulty with the next big fight in this place. Hi. Hope you're having a good day. Oh, watch out for that grenade. The grenades are scary. Hi. There we go. I rushed on through there to make sure he didn't drop a grenade at his feet. With him knowing death was imminent, going against me. How nice, extra battery power too. Just what I like to see in this day and age, baby dolls. This is rather eerie, isn't it? These corridors composed of wooden crates which are unbreakable. It is logical that they'd be unbreakable, isn't it, though? Because imagine the sheer amount of supplies we'd have if they were all breakable, eh? Be a bit of a cheat almost, wouldn't it? And they can't make the game too easy for us, can they? Although I did have a lot of difficulty with this game the first times I played on hard. Even on normal, I might have had a bit of difficulty. Not sure though. Can't remember. Now it's time for some platforming so that we can progress. Anything down there? No. Is there a... No, I don't think there is. Thought that was the top of a box that I could break for supplies. Wonder what's under there, under that box. Nothing, is it seen, this swaying box? Well, this is a box we can break, isn't it? With it being diagonally arranged compared to these ones. Unfortunately, it's only a grenade and I'm full on grenades. Or should I say bottles of women's perfume? Same thing almost. You know, with how noxious, with how volatile women's perfume can be sometimes. And now off we go into the next big fight, which can be rather daunting to do at times, I think. As you can see, Black Operatives are fighting against Race X forces again. But Voltigors are trying to shoot me as well. Oh, I hit myself with that spore launcher. What kind of stuff and nonsense is that, eh? It's an unacceptable kind of stuff and nonsense, I say. But I just took one of the Voltigors out. Now let's take out the other, eh? Need something that's a bit more accurate, maybe, for this situation. Can't really find anything that fits the build, though, for my current needs. It's down there where I can't see it, the sneaky blighter. Yes, it would seem I'm going to have to progress further into this place. So let's do our platforming. Oh, it's down there now. And my heart was in my mouth a bit there. Time to jump across. And hope I don't fall or get zapped. Oh, I'm starting to lose balance a bit. Yes. Lots of fighting happening down there now, isn't there? And I can't afford to stay still or else I'll get blasted by a grenade pretty much. Oh, I just heard the tinkle of a grenade. Not a sound I enjoy. Oh, no more ninjas. And I'm almost dead. I'm pretty much dead now, unfortunately. That's one ninja down. Come on out. Oh! So that's 4 deaths now, 2 in this part. That's just ridiculous, I say, after how well I was doing in the other parts. Oh, they see me again now, the Voltigors. Why aren't they fighting as much as they probably should be doing? Well, they are a bit over there, though, fortunately. Whoa. Oh, that one came awfully close to me. Wonder where I could use it. I'll try this again. Seems like the right choice, given that it's powerful and at least somewhat accurate. They're singeing this rail a lot with their electrical attacks, aren't they, the Voltigors? That one's in plain view. Wonder if any of those shots hit them. They were awfully low after all, weren't they? Yes, it would seem I've got one of them. There is another down there, though. Could be hard to hit this one with the angle he's at. With how he's like in that awkward place behind these dangling boxes. Almost got zapped there too. Now that's taking care of that Voltigor. So, time for our spotter platforming here. Soon more will spawn, more than likely. Oh, there's the ninjas again. Up this. Oh! I missed my jump. I can window. I just said window, didn't I? These are scary times, and I'm almost dead again. Sailors, oh, I'm on a roll here. Almost got bitten by that shock roach. Oh, what was that? How did it get to me over there from when it was way over here? Is it using like a speed cheat or something? That stupid thing. I feel cheated by this. That's just pure unadulterated stuff and nonsense, I say. Anyway, I've won it, it seems. Yes, they might have made me panic, but I've won. Is that all the action we're gonna see here? There's my smiley face for victory on the shutters here. I christen you Mr. Smiley. Well, I name you Mr. Smiley. It's not for me to christen anyone, even though naming and christening are awfully similar. Although I don't have the Christian Vic powers within me to officially christen someone, so yes, it would be maybe potentially blasphemous for me to christen something, wouldn't it? Is my smiley gone from this shutter? Or was it just another shutter that I painted the smiley on? It's hard to say in this day and age of deceit and duplicity and dishonesty. The 3Ds, you could say. The 3 dastardly Ds. Anyway, It's time for us to leave this place. I don't think this box breaks, does it? So that we can have supplies, no? Okay, let's get out of here then. Have the boxes stopped moving? Oh yeah, they were always still like that up there, weren't they? I was just hearing the mechanism up here because I was close to this wall, I think. Oh no, the mechanism's over this way. Over towards that direction, isn't it? Yeah. Anyway, off we go now. I've wasted enough time in this place after all. Oh dear. Fortunately, it's
I
Barney
guess you're a
here.
good guy, Corporal. Listen, you've got to get down below. There's something coming through, and it's the nastiest looking thing yet. Some of your buddies went down there a while ago, and I haven't seen them since. I've got some weapons I've piled up in here. You better take as much as you can carry, 'cause I think this is it. Good luck, Corporal.
Thanks very much. Do we really want to go down, though, and face the biggest, nastiest looking thing yet, as Barney so eloquently called it? Well, I wouldn't be the hero of the story if I didn't want to go down and fight it, would I? So by all means, baby dolls, let us do just that once I've filled up with my supplies. I'll just break open these boxes. More rockets, which I don't need. And break open these tins and boxes just because I can. Now that we're done that, now that we've collected everything we need to go, let's go down and see what horrors we find, eh? Music change here. Oh, the wind's blowing me towards this grating here. Still, we've got more supplies at least. To think if we go back up there we could be in safety with Barney again. Or at least until G-Man blows this place up. With how he was turning on the thermonuclear device again. Listen to the eerie windy sounds, eh? Still, the Barney we encountered in the last video did say there's a way out down this way, didn't he? So, as eerie as this seems, it's in our best interests if we head off this way, isn't it? Look at this door here. It just so happens to be a secret where we can get more battery power. This looks like a bit like a fridge, this place, like it could be refrigerated or something, doesn't it? And this moss or whatever it is does sound awful metallic. I like painting smiley faces on ceilings. It seems like a skillful thing to do, I think. More boxes to break for supplies. Tough box, but we broke it eventually. Why do the windy sounds seem like they change tones and whatnot? Okay, let's head on through this door, see what awaits us. Another eerie-looking chamber of sorts, with moss and fungi growing on the walls and ceilings, and a ladder which ends in more moss and fungi growth. Fortunately, we have a ladder up here, rope here which we can climb where the ladder fails us, so that we can heal ourselves in this healing liquid which heals strangely faster. Another healing liquid healing us 3 health points at a time, as opposed to just like 1 or 2. Curious how that works out, isn't it, eh, baby dolls? Anyway, on to the boss of the game now. Notice how lots of those fairy lights we saw earlier are heading in there. Like they have some kind of a purpose or something, like they're trying to do something. Or maybe bring something forth into our world, maybe. Sure is a lot of them. Feel the tension, eh? And here it is. This is a gene worm, I believe they call it. Oh, it's attacking. Apparently, if this thing managed to get into... If this thing manages to get into... He's going to attack me. But apparently if this thing manages to get all the way into our world, get its whole body into our world, then it would be able to terraform our world and make it more fitting, more suitable for the race X creatures to live in, at the expense of us humans, since presumably if the whole world gets like this, with all the with all the moss everywhere, all the alien moths and whatnot, it'll be uninhabitable to us in the end, with all this alien growth everywhere, the alien fauna and whatnot. It'd be a most scary prospect, wouldn't it, for the world to be terraformed by this thing? So that the world would no longer be suitable for us to exist in. Oh, I almost made her a cross, but almost isn't good enough in this day and age, is it? Another head there. Shooting it in the eyes does stun it though, and put it into a pained state, so that it'll reveal its other section to us, so that we can shoot it, cause it a great deal of pain, cause it to shoot out a shock trooper, like so. Thought I climbed up that ladder a bit fast, that rope a bit fast then though, didn't I? I was worried the shock roach had caught up to me quicker than I thought, and it had like jumped at me and forced me up the rope faster than should have been possible. You. Temper, temper. Big gene worm. Opening himself up to us again. Apparently it isn't that glowing orb inside him which is what needs to be shot, but rather the surface inside him behind that orb. Didn't get hit much there, fortunately. I'll just heal up again. Just ever so briefly, since we only needed the 2 hit points. Hi there. You wanna hit me again? Attack me again, rather? Just like getting the eye drops dropped into your eye, isn't it? When I shoot him with these laser type turret things. Time for more of your or he's gonna belch at me again if that's what it is that he does. Time for your eye drops. That's how stressful that's how traumatic I used to find eye drops. Yes, that's it. He's defeated. Doesn't seem very safe for me to be standing on this catwalk above this bottomless pit, does it? I'm a poet and I know it. I'm a poet and I know it. G-Money Commanders!
So, Corporal Shepherd, we meet at last. Please don't think that I've been avoiding you. A great many matters require my attention in these troubled times. I do hope you understand. And now I require a further indulgence on your part. I cannot close my report until every loose end has been tied up. The biggest embarrassment has been Black Mesa facility, but I think that's finally taken care of itself.
That must be the thermonuclear device.
Quite so.
He agrees with me.
But there is still the lingering matter of witnesses. I admit I have a fascination with those who adapt and survive against all odds. They rather remind me of myself. If for no other reason, I have argued to preserve you for a time. While I believe a civil servant like yourself understands the importance of discretion,
Sure.
my employers are not quite so trusting, and rather than continually subject you to the irresistible human temptation of telling all, we have decided to convey you somewhere you can do no possible harm, and where no harm can come to you. I'm sure you can imagine there are worse alternatives.
Yes, sir. Don't want to be left alone here, though, in this eerie, scary place with this constant, eerie humming. And so, that, my friends and baby dolls alike, is the end of Half-Life Opposing Force, and the end of Adrian Shepard's little adventure, or misadventure, depending on how you want to put it. And I'm not sure if you if you play as Adrian Shepherd in Opposing Force 2 that came out a few years ago, but if you don't, well then this is the last we hear of Adrian Shepherd being stuck in this never-ending black void, being put in cold storage by G-Man away from Earth, where he can't spill the beans regarding the Black Mesa incident, can't go back to his friends and family. Who knows, it might be like 20 years or more before G-Man digs Adrian Shepherd out of cold storage and lets him go back to Earth for a mission or wherever. So yes, that's not really a very happy ending for our Adrian Shepherd, is it? But at least we survived, didn't we, baby dolls? So there's something to be happy about at least. Because this is how the game ends. No, no title screen or happy pictures or footage, just this eerie whining as we sit in this black void. We can still occupy ourselves by jumping, though, can't we? We can still do our exercises so that we won't be totally bored in this never-ending black void. Fortunately, it will end for me, because I'm going to leave the game and quit the game and end this video. So until next time, baby dolls, goodbye, and I'll see you when I see you. It's cool, Barney. Bye.